Hi Flosstube, it's Deb from Cottage Designs. This is Flosstube number 38 and it's the 30th of April 2020. Again, it's been a month since my last Flosstube. Life has just been hectic and I plan to do a Flosstube and then something comes and it just, I just forget. But a quick hello to Ella and Emmy. And to my sister Marie. Hi. They watch without fail, and I'll say some more hellos at the end for other people that watch without fail. You, Miss Lily. So we'll see how we go. It's been busy. It's cold. The kids went back to school this week. I think they went Wednesday and today's Saturday. So only a short week this week. It's been, let's say, they're settling back into school. So holidays are great, but it takes a while for the kids to settle back into school, even if you don't have autism and all the other stuff. So hopefully next week will be better. I have been doing a lot of stitching. I have been following Nicole's stitching bingo, and today is week 5. Oh, yesterday was week 5. So I will show you what I've been working on there. And some of them have had a lot of love. So she had prompts, something with an egg in it, something with the word winter or summer. I will go through those when I show you my stitching bingo. I also have plans for Stitchmaynia. And that's why I want to do a Flosstube before the 1st of May, which is tomorrow. And I've been really good. I've had no new starts. I think my last start was in November last year. And I haven't done a whip parade because I have a few things there. And I would like to cull some things because, you think it's great, you stitch it, but where am I going to put that? Or who am I going to gift that to? And I make everything into pillows. I just like the little dough bowl pillow things. And so I have a lot of stitch alongs I haven't worked on, and I haven't put them in my plans for May, nor have I put them in my stitch bingo, I don't think. So, but let's get to it. I hope you all had a lovely Easter. The Easter bunny came here. And so did Miss Lily, my little granddaughter, who will be 2 on the 19th of this month. Oh, so exciting. So she came and stayed for 5 days with her mummy and daddy, and Nana just loved it. It was so lovely. I'm missing her immensely, to the point that I would have liked to have gone to Sydney this weekend just for a kiss and a cuddle, but their Poppy was there this weekend, so Nana has to miss out. But that's okay. That's okay. That's life, and there's always next weekend. But okay, we'll start. What I'll do is I'll just show you the projects that I've worked on this week and this month. I'm just trying to think. Actually, I haven't stitched anything outside the bingo. So I'll go through the bingo and I'll go through that first, and then we'll see what we find. So where's the bingo? Over here. So the first thing I worked on, if I can find it, was something with an egg, or what was it? I forget what it was, but the prompt was, no, I forget what the prompt was. So, but whatever it is, my actual project was Hip Hop Chalkful by Hands-On Design. This is my working copy. And I thought I would have it finished. I was a good girl. I should actually, I'll just stop and I'll get my prompt. I don't know. It was so obvious. It was Easter. The first prompt was stitch something that is related to Easter for 2 hours or 200 stitches. So I pulled out my Hip Hop Chalkful and I did a lot of work. I did a lot of the green and I think the carrots, and I just have to go through and finish the greenery here, and I think whiskers, and I think I'm pretty much finished. So I just leave it in a pile so I can just pick it up and try and finish these. So even though they're in the prompts, I will not put them away after working on them, because, you know, we do want finishes, and I don't think I have had a finish outside my Frog Cottage design so this year. So I have a lot that are almost done, so I'll be working on him. The next one was, I've got piles everywhere. What was the prompt for this one? Something with flowers in it, and that was for 5 hours or 500 stitches. And I must say, I've been really good. I have been posting over at DD's Crafting, Quilting and Reading. At the start of the prompt, I think Friday, Saturday, I actually do a picture of where I'm up to, and I'm a bit slack of where I've finished, but maybe I might finish that this afternoon. But this is what I've worked on. Hollyhocks were always there. It's a Huswife, which is one of those little roll things, but I'm just going to cut mine off here, I think. Yeah, cut mine off about here. So, and when I actually did this is on, what is it? 32 count, just a natural linen, I think. I don't think it's Pictures Plus. But when I started, I put it away because when I did here and I started here, I was 1 out. So I unpicked it all. So I've done from here all the way there. So, yeah. What I mainly do is try and only stitch on that one for the week. I'm not worried about if it's 200 or 500 stitches. I just try and work on that. So that one goes back in the pile to pick up as well. All this stitching. The next one was something, I think, that had an egg on it, but I took it as a title of the egg. So I pulled out Farm Fresh Eggs by Hands On Design and Priscilla Blain, and I was only ever going to do the little truck. Oh, I might have to put something behind that because it's So when I picked it up, I had only done the outline, the first sort of outline of the truck. So I filled it in and did all of the little ones. I only had to do 2 hours. And I was, in the holidays, hubby and I went up to the opal mine where I was going to do a floss tube and never did. And I worked on that up there. So I was a little bit busy catching up with people and that. So that's all I got stitched on that one. The next one, which I think this is the only one I've posted to Instagram. I put the other ones on Facebook. But this has become my favourite this last week. And this is something with winter. So, and I pulled out my winter rose manor. And I started this with Miss Chrissy Stitches on Instagram for our birthdays. I'm late October, she's early November, so we started in the middle. I think she's working on her house, and I think I had a bit of trouble up here. I was half a stitch out, 1 strand out, because I'm doing 1 thread over 2 stitches. So I put it away, but I pulled it out. So all I had done was a little bit here and 2 flowers. And for my week, which probably doesn't look like much, but it's a lot of work, I've done all the border, the little hearts, the trees, filled in this motif, and I started working on the thing. One moment, bless me, I had a big sneeze. So, yeah, I tried to just do the fence, but, yeah, time's run out. But I fell in love with that one again. because it's just lovely colours, my lovely soft muted colours, and people who keep their threads, oh, it's come undone, threads really pretty and neat. I don't know how you do it, so I like all those colours. And I finally completed my bag. I did the binding, so that was off, I forget who did that, Fat Quartered showed, or Laurie Holt or somebody, but yeah, that's what I did. It sat there for maybe 6 weeks with the binding, just clipped and not sewn. So while I was away, I finished that one. So that's the first 4 weeks of DD's Stitching Challenge. It started on the 1st of April, and last night, which I only saw today, the next prompt was your oldest whip. Well, my oldest whip, oh gee, oh, it's very crumpled. I only just went and pulled it out, is Halloween Rules. And this is on a 28, oh, it's upside down, on a 28 count Lugana. And I think I'm about halfway through. So when I started stitching again, I used to watch Real Housewives of Cross Stitch, where they had the Lugana and they used to do the tea dye and the coffee stain, and that's what I did there. So, and I suppose it doesn't take that long, but I'm not a real fan of the, not Lugana, even weave, Monaco, yeah. Not real fan of the Monaco. I find it a bit tight, especially when you've tea dyed it. So this week I have to spend 5 hours on that one. So let's see how we do it with that. So if you want to join Nicole, Nicole is the editor of Down the Rabbit Hole magazine, which is a digital cross-stitch magazine in Australia, but you can buy it. As I said, it's digital, so you can download it, so it's instantaneous. Don't quote me on the price, I think it's $6.95. And you get nearly 40 or 50 pages. So there's a lot of designs in there, articles, and now the magazine's attracting some international designers. And I think the next one, the winter issue, is due on, where are we? May 15. So look out for that. And I'll post anyway, because I have a design in it too, so I'll post that. So to May, for my work for May, I can't remember who I was watching, but they were going to just work on their whips. So Chrissy and I decided that we would do that too. So I pulled out, I have the list here. I tried to pull out some whips that were almost done, or ones that I like, so would encourage me to get done. And I didn't put any stitch-alongs in there, because stitch-alongs, they're usually huge, so I want to achieve something in the month of May. So what I've done is I've put, I'll show you these 11, and actually I worked on this. This is Come Into My Garden. I have worked on that this month, but it's in my pile for May to keep it going, because I need a finish. I need a finish. So in April, sorry, I stitched, I think this, the bird. I'm not sure if I did that one, actually. Yeah, so I think I've got a bird on this side, and I did have a bird here. I had to unpick it because I don't know what I was seeing. It was like 5 stitches out. So there'll be another bird here, another 2 motifs, and then the banner with my mum's name. Shh. So she doesn't watch this, so I'm safe. So I was trying to have it finished for her birthday last year. That didn't happen, and I haven't picked it up most of the year. So I picked it up, I think, in March, and thought, oh, I'll do it for Mother's Day, but that's next week. So I'm going to try again. Don't put big you know, limitations on myself, and I'll try again for her birthday in October. But if I finish it early, I'll give it to her. So that's on my list. And I've only chosen 11 whips, and I hope to get 2 or 3 days on each one of those. So that's number 1. Oh, do I have a picture of this one? No, I don't, but this one's Cardinal Etching. Now I only just have to do the trees, so that's on the list to finish, and that's also on a tea-dyed Monaco, and that's probably why I put away. It's just so tight, it's shrunk when you tea-dyed it, and I'm just a linen girl, I think, so we'll work on that one. The next one I'm going to work on is my Project Quarantine, because I really love that. That's by Brenda Gervais with Needle and Thread. And I am stitching it on a 36 count Patriot Brew by R&R Productions with, I think they're all Weeks dye works. Oh no, they're a mixture. And that's where I'm up to now. So what I did do, yeah, and that's why I put it away, I did let's, and then I started the word stay. I didn't leave a space and do the next thing. So I had to unpick that. So that meant these were out as well. So not sure how long ago, but I unpicked it and I redid it. So hopefully we might be able to get a finish on this one this month. Oh, I just noticed there's a little house and flowers, and that's all 1/1. And what was this? 36 count. Ouch. So that's that one. Well, I've put this one down, and I don't know why I did, because now I think about it, I hadn't really done a lot on it. And this was a freebie from Barbara Anna called The Light. And I had already done the key, which is like the bird. So I just love it. So I want it finished. So that's why I've got it here. Oh yeah, there's the birdie. I've finished her, haven't done anything with her. So which way does this go? This way, because that's his light. So that's where I'm up to on that one. And this is on a 32 count Murky with 2 strands. There might be 28 count Murky actually. So I put that in the pile because I think I just want that one finished. Oh. I worked on this one the last month as well. And this is my Ida May Crow. Do I have a... No, I've only got my chart, sorry, in there. And all I have to do is the flowers. The flowers on the side, and, oh, what's that, a thread? The colour is a bit light. So in the daylight you can see it, so that's why I stopped. But I'll decide whether I change the thread this month. So she's so close. You just have to do a couple, maybe 3 on either side, and she's finished, I think. So she's on that list. And that's by the good Huswife. And I think I have the man with the companion to that. I think he's got trousers and suspenders. I think I have that. I'm not sure. I'll have to have a look. I've always loved this. Who was stitching this? Jen Lee from 24 Hours of Cross Stitch, Quirk and Stitches. She, when I saw her doing this one, Cross Stitch Nation by Heartstring Samplery, yeah, I really love that. So I would like that finished. And I have worked on that a little bit in the last month. But I still have a bit to go. I think, what is it? I belong to the cross stitch. I have Nation over here, but I just thought, oh, I'll start the little man. So yeah, probably won't finish that this month, but I'd like to at least have a go. This is on a 32 count permanent linen with the Cardinal colours. Cardinal threads. The next one on this one, I've got two on this one. So the first one is, this one, Boughs of Holly. I have pulled that out before to have a good go at, and it's with Thy Needle and Thread, Brenda Gervais. And I don't have, much to go. I think I just have the alphabet on this side and a few more leaves. So that's why I've put him on the list. And I put, it's not the companion, and I don't have the other one in here, the pattern, but it's Boo and Baabie. And what it is it's same, it's alphabet, but it has a sheep pulling a cart. But I didn't like this colour, so that's why I stopped it. So I'll have a look at that and try and finish that. So that's Boo and Baabie. A lot of my cross stitch I do through GoodNotes. I just take pictures and put them on my iPad so I can zoom and cross off as I'm stitching. So normally once I do it, I put them back away. These little things, put them away, but I haven't with that one. I should have my iPad set with the pictures, but not that organised. Oh, here's another one. This was another one, I think. Oh, a lot of these too, I started in Mania last year or the year before, and that's why I chose these ones. I tried not to pick anything that I hadn't started in May. And this one, this is worked on Winter Brew 36 count by R&R. I'll show you. And it's Bittersweet September. It's a Blackbird design. I really love it. But I did struggle on this alphabet is 1/1. And it looks all right from afar. So, but when I have my magnifiers on to do it, it doesn't look as neat, but yeah. Anyway, we'll persevere and hopefully get a finish on that one. That's a nice one, I like that one. So that's number 10. Number 11, which is the last one. I was going to choose 10 because there's 30 days in May and work 3 days of each, but I wanted to put Come Into My Garden, my Blackbird one in there, so. Oh, my bag broke. So I'll try and do the 25 minutes a day on the Come Into My Garden. Now I said I wasn't going to do any stitch alongs, but I really love this this one, and this was a stitch along I started with Raspberry Stitcher. Oh, it's a PDF too, and it's Jessie Watson. It was part of the autism sale. Raspberry Stitcher started it because her son has autism and my three do too. So I thought it was a great one to jump on board, and I've made some lovely friends through that. So hi Beverly and Judith, and I think Susan Stanley was in there too. Catherine from Stitching in Costume was there too. So sorry ladies if I can't remember the rest of the names. But this is on 32 count Monaco. And it's just alphabet. So stitching letters are always fast. So I really want to pull that one out. And I like doing this one. Excuse the mess. You probably can't see, I'll take that off. Ooh. But, you probably can't see, but they're all my needles and all threaded with all the colours. So, because each letter is a different colour, so to, stitch faster and more efficiently, I like it because I have this set up. So Don't know if I'll finish it. There is a big house in it at the bottom. There's a lot of eyelet stitches, and I've never done those, some specialty stitches. So we'll see how we go. But if I get 3 days on it, then I'll be happy with that. And that's using all the called for DMCs. So that's it for my Whip Mania for May. If you want to join me, my hashtag will be hashtag Whip Mania 2022. Yeah. So if you want to have a look. Sorry, I've got some more here. Oh yeah. This is the other one I worked on through April, and that's because it's I stitch on a Zoom with Pam from the Land of Stitching Good of. I always get confused. I'll leave it below, but with Pam, with Sarah, Memphis E, there's the pony. Oh, I'm sorry, Patchy Pony is there too. Lots of ladies. There's like 20 of us, so it's really hard to remember the names, but I like stitching on it. I didn't make it this month, but I saw Sarah Memphis E, she's on there, and she had started her block 3. So I madly finished my block 2 and started my block 3. And that's where I got up to. How can I do this? Hold on. It's 32 count country mocha. No, not big enough. Yeah, so that's where I'm up to here. But Sarah's been working hard on hers. So everybody is doing, some people are doing, is it the Seasons of Hawk Run Hollow, the Houses of Hawk Run Hollow, the Farm, Patchy Pony, Stitcher, she's in Tassie. She just finished the Farm and it was really lovely. She's got Flosstube dedicated just to showing you. I think it's the 12 blocks. So if you want to have a look, I'll link her below. So that's where we're up to. I really love this one. And I have lots to go. So this is the one I'm working on here, and that moon is huge. Yeah. So that's all I've been stitching. I have been doing a lot of secret stitching. I've applied to go in the Needlework Expo again in August. So I've got a lot of new designs that I'm working on for that. And I want to have it done early. So everything's finished. I can get advertising in then, in the magazines. Last year, I think I found it and I only had like 6 weeks and I came up with 11 designs. So that was mad. So I'm not doing that this time. I'm going to be organised. So that's it for my stitching. I have a little bit of haul. Every month I get my Gentle Art sampler threads from A Stitch About Time in Tasmania. Whoops. Just trying to pick them up. It's hard to hold them all. And I haven't put them away. So some purples, green, and like a pink and a yellow. So my stash on Gentle Arts is growing and it's lovely. And it's good because most of new things that I want to stitch are Gentle Arts, so I can just shop from stash. Not that I'm starting anything new, but I do have a lot of things kitted from well before that I'm not going to start. And the only purchase I have made was from Carolyn in Hobart in Stitch About Time. And this is my birthday stitch for this year, the Humming of the Bees. I really loved that house. Yeah, so Miss Chrissy, I keep saying Miss Chrissy. It's Chrissy Stitches on Instagram. Chrissy and I will be stitching this. early November. So if it's on your list to do, but you're like me, being good, no new starts, this is the one start I'm allowing myself to do. But I have to finish Winter Rose Manor from my birthday start from last year. So hopefully I'll get that done. And I just bought a couple of coordinating threads that I didn't have. Only 3, so that's all right. Yeah. Oh, I have one other thing I thought I'll show you. I've been really busy working on a birthday present for my granddaughter, Miss Lily. She will be 2, as I said, on the 19th of May. And my daughter, I think since Lily was 6 months old, she said, "Mum, can you make me some flashcards?" Yeah, okay, I'll do that, I said. So the pressure's on because I haven't done them. I bought the cardstock. This week I started, I've made files up to print out the alphabet. Do you think these cards will go through the printer? If I put it this way, it prints that way. It didn't matter what I did. And when I got it right, because they're slightly coated, because they are made for flashcards, they've got a bit of shine on them, they were slipping. And I've got 2, I've got a big printer and a little one, both of them, no. So what I had to do was I had to do the alphabet myself by hand, and I just thought I'd show you a couple. So what I'm waiting on now is some watercolour pens, so I can do these, colour them in. So that's jellyfish. Oh, that's the hippo. Who's that one? Oh, that's Mr. Frog. Elephant. I just drew these this morning. Little puppy dog, not real happy with him. We'll see how we go. And, oh no, crocodile. Oh, and an ant. So I do have some others, but they're the ones that I've just drawn. So yeah, so, and then when I'm finished doing the watercolour, I'll laminate them, make sure I cut them out properly, and if I can't find a little box, I'll make a box and put them in for her 2nd birthday. So then she's got something special that her nanny made her. So yeah. So, and I do have on my website, Lost and Play. I used to have a nature-based toys for kids, and I used to sell them to preschools and at markets. And what they are, it's like I've got tic-tac-toe, and it's got bees and ants on wood, round pieces of wood. I'd paint them. I'd also have scavenger hunt bags, and I'd have the items, I'd burn them onto wood and coat them and put them on a ring. We'd have those. I had little peg dolls, superhero. I still got them there. They're all on the website. And it's only there because I have so much stock of it that, yeah, I just paint them up if I get an order through Etsy. So, but then with the prices of that, well, their fees, so I'm not going to get into that now. And I do have my own website. So I usually, I'm keeping the Etsy side open just for the PDF on the cross-stitch patterns. So, yeah. So I think that's about it from me. So I'll be working hard on this next month on all my whips to try and get them finished. Hope you join me if you're not going to do any new starts from May. And if you're a subscriber, if you like my content, subscribe, like my video, and I love meeting new people. If you have any comments, right away, anything on the patterns or what you're doing or whatever, it's always great to meet or make contact with stitchy friends because they're like kindred spirits. So I better finish my floss tubes with hello to Chrissy Stitch's kids. So hi Lily, Aubrey, Bobby, Trey, Oh gosh, I'm missing somebody. Jodie and Dennis, I think. Sorry, guys. Anyway, I'll see you next time. I won't say I'll be here in a fortnight because that hasn't worked out much this year. But whatever you do, keep smiling and happy stitching. Bye.